Welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone to another Wednesday night Fundamentals to Gain Inner Peace with your host, Coach Menachem Bernfeld. And we're going to do 4-7-8 breathing, cultivating calm, focus, and gratitude. For those who do breath work, it might be something that you tried. All different types of breathing that help you just calm down a little bit. And this is one of those. 4 breaths in, holding it for 7, and letting it out for 8 seconds. So might be a challenge beginning till you get used to it, but hopefully we'll do it a few times tonight. Okay, so before we start, how was your Hanukkah? You put away the menorah, or maybe the glasses are still sitting around. Someone needs to clean it. Just being aware of what's going on. And last week, Zois Hanukkah, we had a meditation connecting to our candles. And while I was sitting by the candle, very interesting thought came up. While I was sitting there and looking at the candles, the 2 words that came to me was burning, calm. I was looking at the candle and it's burning. It's burning, but it's very calm. Very interesting how these things go together. No, if it's burning, I would think it should be jumping around. But no, you can be burning, you can feel alive, you can have, your goals, your ideas, and then in the same time, from a calm place, burning and calm. This is just something that came up for me. And just interesting what came up for you. Hopefully it was nice, everything worked out. And tonight we'll do some breathing. So here we are. Let's get grounded. Just coming into the room, just being aware that you're here and listening to me. Sometimes you do things you're not even aware of what you're doing. But if you're probably here, you probably made a conscious decision to come and join, so that's good. Taking a deep breath, looking around, just becoming aware of where you are, the room, physical room around you, or maybe driving, so don't look around, just focus. And just turn inwards to see, what do I feel? What am I feeling? Where am I? Where's my body? Beautiful. And we'll get right into the breathing. So we'll set an intention, and then we'll do the 4-7-8 technique, 3 or 4 rounds first. And then we'll stop. We'll have some time to reflect to see what comes up, and then we'll do it again for 3 or 4 rounds. So the 4-7-8 technique it's a powerful tool. It helps our nervous system. It helps reduce stress and to bring us back just to the present moment. Whenever you feel there's a lot going on, overwhelmed, or maybe worried, or in your mind, a lot of thoughts, just by doing this breath can help you slow down, come into the moment. It helps you slow your heart rate, eases tension, and then just creates a little bit of inner peace. It's like a reset button. And you can do it wherever you are. Nobody has to realize you're doing it. You can be standing on line, checkouts, and you're starting to feel anxious, worried, appointments, a lot going on. You're just taking deep breath, 4 seconds in, you hold it for 7, and you let it out for 8. So before we start, let's set an intention. The next few minutes we're going to spend together doing some breathing. What do you want? What do we want? And the intention I would like to set is one of gratitude. So let's spend a minute or two, just take a moment to focus on something that you feel grateful for. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just think of something, maybe something from today, a person, something that happened. Deep breath in and out, and just try to find something that you feel grateful for. It could be something big or something small. Just sitting in a warm house, never know temperature outside, just feel grateful of sitting in a comfortable place. Whatever comes to mind, bring it in and hold it gently, that grateful feeling. And just feel it. Okay, hopefully you have something that you feel grateful for. And now we're going to start the breathing. So just to get used to it, 4 breaths in, holding it for 7, just hold it. You don't have to push, just as much as possible, 7 seconds. And then you let it out for 8. Okay, the first 2 or 3 times might be a challenge, but try your best. I'm going to say in, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be the 4 in. And then I'll say hold till 7. And then I'll say exhale till 8. All right, so here we go. Make yourself comfortable. Put your hands on your lap, feet on the floor. Just be in a comfortable position. And let's take a deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Now in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Now you can get back to regular breathing. And just become aware of what you're feeling, what came up. You're out of breath, huh? Just go back to regular breathing. That's okay. Sometimes till you get it, you become out of breath. Let me know in the chat if you were able to do it, or if it's a challenge, if things came up, maybe you started feeling things. Nothing needs to come up. Maybe you felt something in your body. Well, what happens? Just basically what happens when you do that? Relaxed. I don't like relaxing. Amazing. There's no right or wrong. Just become aware of what's going on. Okay, some had a challenge with the holding 7 seconds, and some had a challenge with the exhale 8. Now, whatever happens is fine. You don't doesn't have to be perfect. It's just the idea. Just the idea of taking in a deep breath, holding it, and the exhale is longer than the hold. The hold is on 7, the exhale is 8. So it's sometimes you're like after 6, you're already out of breath. I can't exhale more. That's okay. You could stop. So just becoming aware of that. That's fine. Um, Using your mouth and nose doesn't make a difference. Whatever works, whatever you're comfortable. I felt washed and cleansed my energy. Look at that. Just by 3 or 4 times. It has an effect, and that's amazing. Beautiful. I have a hard time relaxing. Okay. So let's see what happens when you do it and why you have a hard time relaxing. That's what I mean when I say what comes up. Made me a little dizzy. Okay. Sometimes that could happen. Sometimes when people take a deep breath in and out just 3 or 4 times, they start feeling dizzy and they're like, oh, I have to stop. But actually, it's okay to feel dizzy. I don't mean fully dizzy. It's just lightheaded, a drop. So hopefully you're not driving in a safe place, but just be able to relax and realize how your body and your mind is so overwhelmed that when you take a deep breath, even by 3 or 4 deep breaths, you already feel that maybe a little dizziness, and you might say, oh, I'm not sure I'm doing it right or not. It's okay. Your body needs the oxygen. It could relax and let go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do it one more time, and hopefully it'll go a little deeper. And for those who had a hard time, let's see if we can do it again and see how it works. Okay, just a second. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. Make yourself comfortable again. And let's start. In a deep breath, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, back to regular breathing. Just become aware again. Just see where it takes you. What are those feelings that come up? Thoughts, sensations, whatever comes. Love the release. Beautiful, so peaceful, amazing, relaxing. I'm really dizzy now. Okay, that's okay. Some people are scared of that. It's okay. Beautiful. You might need some practice or some guidance, but it's the idea to see how it changes things in your body. So you feel like your pulse is going faster. Okay, just be aware of that. And sometimes it takes some practice to learn how to relax while you're doing it. I find first timers or people who are not used to it, they get very anxious if they're doing it right or wrong. And they're running after me like, where am I up to? He's up to 7, I'm up to 6. I can't. So that's, step number one is always be with yourself. It's okay if you did one more, one less. It's okay. Your body says you can hold, let it out. It's okay. Sometimes if you can hold it, your body says, I can just hold it for a little bit more and a little bit more. So that's just if you're beginners, but if try it a few times, try it on your own pace. But again, the idea is 4, 7, 8. You get used to it, and it makes a big difference. So many people had a positive feedback. Just a second. Yes, it could help when you have panic attacks. Yes, it helps you get grounded. It helps you relax. So if 4, 7, 8 is too hard, just think about taking a deep breath. Take a deep breath in and slow out. Even if, let's say, 4 in, 6 out. So deep breath in as much as possible, and then you let it out very slow. Exhale. That itself can help you when you're feeling anxious, nervous. Deep breath in. And let it out. Slow. Exhale. Do that a few times. So you might think I'm dizzy, but really it's relaxing, and you haven't relaxed in a while and you're confused. What does dizzy mean? What does relaxing mean? Yes, so it could help. So if you feel overwhelmed, you feel anxious, there's a lot going on in your mind. You can't even just relax and take it easy. These simple techniques can help. Okay. So that's about it. That's amazing. Just seeing how a simple technique can help you just relax and take it easy, help you to connect to yourself, get grounded. And now let's bring back the intention, the thing that you felt grateful for in the beginning. And just when you're in a relaxed state, just bring back that thing that you feel grateful for and to sit with it a little bit. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself really take it in. And the only way to do that is when you're relaxed. Because when we're running, usually it's stress, overwhelm. And even if you try to think of positive things, but it doesn't allow yourself to feel it. But after you're in a relaxed state, take that intention that you set up, that gratitude that you feel, and let yourself feel it. Imagine sitting in the sun, nothing to do, just relaxing at the beach, and the sun is shining. It's warm, it's beautiful. Take a deep breath, and you let your body feel that warmth. So the same thing over here. Let yourself feel grateful. The grateful feeling that you have, let yourself feel that. Beautiful. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Just 2, 3 minutes. I would like to share. I was meeting somebody, and I find this many times. People think about themselves. There's a lot of thoughts, negative thoughts going on. And when I try to ask them questions and tell them maybe it's an idea that they picked up somewhere, maybe it's not true, sometimes it's hard for them to actually hear what I'm saying because we're talking about a belief that they picked up for many, many years. It could be 30, 40 years you're living with a belief. And now, just by saying, why don't you question that belief? Where's it coming from? And see that it might be coming from somewhere, somebody that wasn't able to control themselves or when you were young. So this was a client, and he's walking around saying that he's just not smart. Regular guy, beautiful person, like all of us. He's just not smart. And I asked him, where does that come from? So he was able to go back to a memory when he was young, maybe 8, 9 years old. And the parent came home from PTA. And all they said was, they basically, the message was that all he has to do is try. If he'll try, he'll be good. And when he heard that, the message that he got then was, this is who I am, this is where I am, and I'm struggling, and that's about it. Now, he was walking around with this idea for many years, and he still is. Hopefully he's listening, that to the idea that we can question and then hopefully let things go. But it's sad because today's days, we're in a, we're part of a class and everybody's learning. And if I'm not the best or good at learning whatever they're learning, then automatically I'm not, not smart. But could be you're good somewhere else. Could be you can learn a different way. Just because everybody's doing the same thing, it doesn't say anything about you. So it's a very hard idea, a hard concept to hear if you're living with idea that you're not smart and then you're starting to think, wait a second. So all the years till now, you're gonna say was like poof. So that's hard. Chas v'shalom, I don't want to say that. You went through the struggles and validation, like we always discuss validation. It's very important to validate all the years that you went through with the hardships that you had. And you even had backing for that because of that line that you're not smart. So all the hardships and because you're not smart and you're struggling year after year, everything that comes up is always a struggle. So validate that it was hard. But no matter where you are, no matter how old you are, you can take a deep breath and say, wait a second, when you're ready. You're not different than anybody else. Everybody has their struggles. And I am smart. Maybe not this way, maybe that way, maybe not this subject, maybe I like this better, but that's fine. I am okay. And I learn in a specific way. Talk about dyslexia. That's very common. They go through the, school, they have a very hard time, but they could be smart people. If they pick up from based on the feedback they get that they couldn't be part of it, they didn't get the hundreds and things, then they're walking around saying, I am not smart, but that's not true. Maybe you have a struggle to figure out how to learn. You have to learn visual or different ways, but that doesn't mean that you're not smart. So it's sad. But when a person can realize that and slowly say, you know what? I'm okay. It's okay to get 80s. It's okay to understand what I'm reading just 45, 50%, 60%. It's okay. I don't have to get everything. I'm picking up some information. I'm street smart. I'm book smart. It's okay. Whatever it is. Not focusing on the negative, seeing the positive, and starting to walk around with a new belief, a new idea. Thank you very much for listening. Okay, any questions? Let me see. Thank you for the positive message. Hashem should bench you and your family. You're a good shliach of Hashem, makes such a huge impact in our lives. Thank you for that positive, beautiful. From Yerushalayim. Wow. Can you share some tips on how to calm myself enough to not be afraid of what might happen, like nightmares? I've gone through trauma, try so hard to keep myself awake, but at some point I just fall asleep. Well, we all have to sleep, so what are you going to do? I hope you're able to find somebody to hold your hands to guide you, because this is a real challenge. Nightmares, fear. You don't want to go to sleep. I hope not the first, this is not the first Zoom you're joining, and I hope you've done some work because It's not easy. It's not easy to be able to get to a calm place where you should be able to sleep, where those nightmares should slow down, calm down. And many times we start when you're awake, just to be able to see what are those thoughts. There are some techniques, and whether it's somatic techniques, those therapists that deal with trauma, reach out. Hopefully, you're sitting with one, helping you out, and they can help you slowly calm down those scary thoughts by day, the subconscious, and then hopefully when you sleep, you can calm down and get a good night of sleep. But it does take some time, and it's not always easy. Oy, oy, oy. Yes, it does take time. Sometimes it feels like torture. You want to be, you want to become aware of what the nightmares are coming from, what are those fears that you have. So please reach out to somebody that can help you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank yourself for taking some time off for yourself, which you deserve. And remember, these techniques are always available. They're in your pocket. Just focusing on your breath. It's with you, no matter where you are, wherever you go, it's with you. You go to chasna, you go somewhere social that you feel anxious. Your breath is always with you, your best friend. Connect to it, in and out. And then go have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. The replay is available on menachembernfeld.com. Any questions, you can always send to coachmenachem@gmail.com, and we'll be in touch. Have a good night. Beautiful. You can all let me know how it goes, the 478. Shoot me an email. Let me know if you feel relaxed or maybe anxious and worried. There's no right or wrong. Whatever comes up is okay. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next week.